My name is Arusha Khan, and I work for Shun Shing Group as a director. I've been at Shun Shing for almost 7 years now, and attended various INTERCEMs all over the world, and I absolutely love to be a part of INTERCEM as a participant, as a delegate. And this year I've been honored to be a presenter for the first time.
Can you tell us a little bit more about that? Because it was your first time presenting, so what was the experience for you?
Well, I had a fantastic experience. The INTERCEM organizers have been so helpful from the get-go, giving us clear guidelines on the topic, giving us a lot of freedom of what we wanted to talk about, and also just giving us the support to get our presentations ready. And I felt really supported by the audience as well, and to have the opportunity to share my views of an industry was fantastic. So I couldn't have hoped for a better experience.
You were telling me that you got some really good feedback from people that actually really matter to you as well. Can you develop a little bit on that?
Yeah, absolutely. For me, since I was a speaker for the first time, I was quite anxious that some of the key stakeholders for our company, I wanted to make sure that I was coming across, impressing them and making sure that I made all the right points. So I'm really happy that I did get positive feedback.
Cool. And we were just discussing the fact that there's not a lot of women in the industry. How do you feel as a woman a part of the cement industry?
Well, that's a great question, and I do try to highlight time to time that there is needed more diversity in this industry, and it's really needed that more women try and be in the forefront of leadership in all industries, not just cement. But of course, cement, construction, building materials has always been more of a male-dominated industry. So it's good to see a lot of more women in the industry. I'm seeing in my generation a lot more women stepping into leadership roles and trying to promote their position in the industry. So in all markets, not just emerging markets, but I've seen in other countries as well. So I really hope that trend continues.
So what advice would you give to these women who are thinking about doing this but are a little bit scared?
I think there's no need to be scared. It's an industry that has been around for hundreds of years, and it will always be here. So if you're interested in construction, if you're interested in building materials and the world, the way that the world is trading these materials, get into it, get stuck in, and learn about as much as you can about these things, because they're impacting global economies.
Okay, and finally, going back to INTERCEM and the events, one sentence, how would you sum us up? What are we to you and to your company, to the industry?
INTERCEM is an iconic brand now. After so many years, it's been established as the conference to be seen at, to be at, to meet people and make connections. So that is what INTERCEM is to us and to many other companies here.